So the questions Sundance had is, when will I be ready for real love? So I'm not going to ask the deck when she's going to be ready for real love, because this is just a mirror of her soul at the moment. So what I am going to do is I'm going to ask the deck what is blocking her from real love. So the first card I'm going to pull is going to represent her in what is she in regards to real love. The next card I'm going to pull is for real love. The third is the energy between her and real love. And the last is what is blocking her from real love. So, first card, this is for Sundance. This card represents her. So, you're the Magician. What this means when you see this card is that you have everything you need. You've always had everything you've ever needed, and it's right here an offering to you. So when you get this card, you need to know that you are so blessed. You need to have so much gratitude because the universe has given you everything you've ever needed. And why would you think that real love was out of the picture if you've always had everything? The Magician represents the hand being given of creativity, fire, passion, love, wealth, thoughts, communication. You have everything you need. So that's the first thing that you pull for this. You should just know that it's right there. You just got to find it. This card represents real love. So real love in this case is justice. Justice, as you can see, looks like a real bad bitch. She just wants to know why you don't feel like one. Things are trying to balance themselves out. Things have been a little rocky for you before, a little uneven. There was too much give, too little take, or vice versa. So things are just trying to balance itself out right now. You had a big karmic play that you just were in, and you still kind of have a little bit of healing to do. This is the energy between you and real love. This is the Page of Cups. So the energy between you and real love is that you're just learning on your emotions. You're just learning how you express love. You're just learning how to be empathetic energetically to someone else's love. So you're still the student. This is a really good card to pull in this way because it means you're working. You and real love are working with each other right now. So maybe you get more in touch with what you want when it comes to real love, and then try to be those things that you would want your soulmate or your real love partner to have. Or maybe you just give yourself some real love, and that will be the best way to learn how to love someone else. The last and not least card for this is what's blocking you. We have the Devil. So perfect card, I think, to pull because it tells me a lot. And keep in mind, you've pulled 3 cards from the Major Arcana when it comes to this. So this is a really important question, and I'm glad you asked. The Devil doesn't mean demon, anything like that. It just means you're afraid. What about real love are you afraid of? Are you afraid you're never going to find it? Because if you keep thinking those thoughts, you'll never get it. So when you get this card, when you're living in fear, the message here would be to release the fear, release the doubt, and trust the universe that you're the Magician. You could have everything you want. The next question that Sundance has asked is, what kind of path do I take for success? So I'll ask again, what's blocking you from success? So let's look at the path you're on and see what's in the way. So this card again represents Sundance. This card represents the path that she's currently on. This card represents the energy between her and success. And this card represents what's blocking her from living a successful life or being on a successful path. So this is Sundance, the Tower. So when you get this card, a lot of people get freaked out about it, but what it is that a lot of the foundations that you've built in the past haven't been sturdy. It's like when you build a building and it's not suitable for earthquakes in the middle of an earthquake-bound city. So what this is telling me is that it may feel like things are crashing down on you right now, or you may feel like you don't have a lot of structure, but in reality, it has to break down because it was all lies. Your relationship was built on lies. Your success that you thought it was built on a lie. Everything else is getting removed. It's all excess. All that debris that's crashing down with your building, it was supposed to get away from you so you can get down to you. It's a lot of letting go of the past self and really checking in and seeing, what is it that you really want to do? What path do you want to be on? That's the path that's going to be successful. This card represents success and perfect timing. So this is the Six of Cups. This card, and you've heard me in my other videos, it means go back to what you wanted as a child. What did you want to do for a living as a child? Get back to that root. What was it that lit you up? What did you see yourself doing? That was your path. And now you just got to get back in touch with it. This is the energy. This is a Five of Swords. There's a lot of conflict of the mind with this card. So it's like, feels like defeat. You don't feel successful, and that's why you're not successful. If you feel defeated all the time, then how are you supposed to feel like a winner? You really got to reprogram and start seeing what you've done. Start doing a little check-off list of your worth. You know, how many jobs have you excelled at? What are you good at? And feel good about yourself, because if you feel defeated, there's no way that anything else can come in. And this is what's blocking you from success and what you need to know most. Oh, and it comes right after the Five. So this is the Six of Swords. This is kind of like a Mayflower type vibe. Leave the past behind. Only what's supposed to be, bring with you. So whatever thought processes you've been thinking or like living with, let them go and move on. You are not your thoughts. You create them yourself, but you are not your thoughts. You are not the words people have said about you. You can be successful. So now get on your boat and go find America. And the last question she asked was, am I really happy or am I just going through the motions? So I'm not going to ask that direct question. What I'm going to ask is, what is her mind state right now? What is she feeling right now? So the first card I'll pull is for her once again. The next card I'm going to pull is going to be for her mind state currently. The next card I'm going to pull is what energy is she feeling right now. And what do we need to know most about what's going on with her head and her emotions and the way she feels? So that's this last card. The first, the Knight of Cups. So the Knight comes after the page. So with the way she feels, she's rushing towards it. She's feeling a flurry of emotions right now. She feels good. Is she necessarily aware of everyone else's feelings, and is she completely empathetic? No, not quite yet, but you're getting a flood of different things and you're running with it. This is your mind state. This is the self-deception card, or the deception card. So I would say you may be deceiving yourself. There may be some hidden wounds that are laying beneath that you're just kind of putting band-aids over. So yes, you probably do feel happy, but you're pretending like certain things didn't happen. And it's never going, they're always going to resurface if you just put a band-aid on it, or if you try to cover it up. What I would do with this is try to get quiet, try to see what's actually going on, And then see what it is that you're lying to yourself about. Are you lying to yourself about being sad still? Are you covering something up and not letting yourself feel the feels that you need to feel right now? This is the energy that you have. So this is the King of Pentacles. So you actually feel very grounded at the moment. You feel abundant, or that's at least what your mind state wants to be at. It wants to just own it. It wants to just rule the kingdom, rule all of earth. That's the King of Pentacles. So I would say this is a really good energy to have. And the last but not least, and what you need to know most about your mind state and being happy, this is the Five of Pentacles. So the Five of Pentacles represents feeling left out, feeling cold outside the church. Everyone else is celebrating Thanksgiving and Christmas, but you're out on the streets without anything to eat, broken up. The message here is that if you just try to go in, if you just open the door, you can. You're not left out. This card is like when you're looking in someone else's window, you're seeing everyone else get what you want. When you see other people get what you want, that means you can have it too. That's the message the universe is trying to say to you. Look how easily it came for her. You can get it also. It's not showing you that they have everything that you don't. No, it's saying, look, if they can do it, so can you. So the message here is stop looking at other people's lives and start believing in your own. You're not left out. Just open the door. You can go through. That's all.